fried turkey, guys, first thing you do is cut the fire off just to be safe. You can always cut the fire back on. I can tell my grease is not quite as hot as I want it, but we'll go with it. Hey guys, we're back. Our turkey's been cooking probably 20 minutes. We're gonna cook this turkey 3.5 minutes per pound. This turkey's 15 pounds, so about 50 minutes, 55 minutes. I do not recommend ever having a lid on a turkey when you cook it. If you do, you need to have a crack in the lid where steam can get out. And when you take the lid off, don't tilt it or it's going to drop water. You want to take the lid straight off and then tilt it. You can see that draining, dripping water. You do not want that in the turkey. Safety is number one when you fry turkey, and I never use a lid, but I demonstrated just in case someone decides to. We'll be back in a few minutes. Okay, folks, I want to let everybody know it's Christmas 2018. So Merry Christmas. A few comments on our pot here. We have too much grease in the pot. We didn't follow our proper protocol. We've done it many, many times, but the best way to determine the level of grease is to put your turkey in the pot with no grease and fill the pot full of water until, just cold water out of the garden hose, until the turkey legs are about that far out of the water. And then take the turkey out of the water. The water level is going to fall in the pot, and just mark that spot on the pot with a piece of tape or magic marker, and then dump the water out and dry the pot completely, not one drop of water, and then refill the pot with grease to the level you marked. Because when you put the turkey back in the grease will rise until the turkey legs are about that far out of the grease. And that's the proper safety level for frying a turkey. As you can see, our pot, the turkey legs are under the grease totally, and that's not the safest way to do this. We'll be back in probably 15 minutes to pull the bird out, and we'll get an internal temperature. Okay guys, we have 5 more minutes before we take the bird out, and one more safety tip on the turkey. Make sure your turkey is totally defrosted, probably 5 days in the refrigerator. And cut all the plastic off, pull out the little temperature gauge thermometer from the turkey, cut all the excess fat off you don't want, and use probably 30 paper towels. Get the turkey bone dry. Paper towels are cheap, an accident will be catastrophe. So I use 30 paper towels. I stuff the cavity paper towels. I pat the turkey down. I want the turkey as dry as possible. Also, I like to inject my turkey with a little bit of butter or turkey broth or chicken broth. I do not like to coat the outside of the turkey because it just burns the grease and all that external seasoning falls off. So I do inject my turkey. You don't have to, I do, but I never put a coating on the outside. The most important thing is no water, no water, no water. Turkey, pat it down with paper towels, 30 paper towels, get it bone dry, put it in slow, and keep any water away from this grease. Okay, we're back. Our turkey was not quite done. So we put it back in for about 8 more minutes. Now it's time to take them out. Once again, cut the flame off. Now if we have a spillover, we're not going to have any major issues other than a mess to clean up. Let the turkey drip. I haven't mentioned yet, we use all peanut oil. We use oil that has a high burning temperature, like peanut. Maybe canola. There's our turkey, and we'll let them sit probably 15 minutes before we cut them. So, see you next time.